Am I going to read their body language, respond appropriately to their behaviors and their nonverbal cues? Yes.
Would you be able to give us an example of this wolf communication?
No.
Welcome to the Bald Brad Show. In today's episode, I'll be reacting to Matt Walsh revisits his interview with a trans wolf. Folks, this stuff has gotten out of control. As always, if you want to join us here on the Bald Brad Show, or heck, support a conservative, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, as well as leave us a comment down below on your thoughts regarding somebody identifying as a trans wolf. It really does help us grow here at the show. With that being said, let's jump into it.
So now we are seeing kids that are identifying as animals going to school, and they are purring instead of answering questions, and they meow, and the teachers are not allowed to question it because it's considered a queer identity.
So many of you that are new to the show, or might not be new to the show, I'm actually a high school mathematics teacher myself, and this person is 100% correct. If somebody is a part of the trans community or even the LGBTQ plus alphabet soup community, you have to call them by the correct pronouns. You have to call them by the correct nickname, even if that name isn't in the system because the parents are unaware that the person is actually trans or part of that community. You still have to abide by that. And if you don't, then most likely you're going to get fired and removed from the district and not hired by anybody else. So this person's 100% correct. I've talked about this at length on the show for my own personal experience. I've never had a student identify as an animal before, but definitely part of the trans community.
So you have kids that are going to school and they're saying, I'm a cat. Mm-hmm. And the teachers have to affirm them as a cat.
Yes. So it's
the
not
schools
just
are
the
like
young ones.
literal zoos now, basically.
They are.
I am a 27-year-old transgender woman. I am a Wolftherian and a member of the furry fandom.
When and how did you discover this inner wolfness?
Probably around age 10 or 11. I was watching an anime about wolves and see the wolf running across the screen, and I'm somehow just intrinsically like, oh, that's me.
Have you spent any time around biological wolves?
Yes.
That sounds dangerous also. What context are you?
So I was a volunteer with a preserve, and I've also visited many wolf preserves.
Are you able to communicate with the wolves?
Am I going to have a conversation?
I'm sorry. The sheer fact that Matt Walsh can keep a straight face while asking these questions, can you communicate with them? Oh, there's no way I'm gonna make it through this.
Been with a wolf in the way that I'm communicating you and I? Obviously not. Am I going to read their body language, respond appropriately to their behaviors and their nonverbal cues? Yes.
Would you be able to give us an example of this wolf communication?
No. I'm not comfortable doing so.
Okay, all right.
God, that is so good. There you have it, folks. Matt Walsh having an interview with a trans wolf. This is the society that's been created here in America. You can be anything you want to be. You can be a kitty cat, meow. You can be a dog, woof. You know, you can identify as a trans wolf. Holy crap, man. You got to appreciate the Daily Wire for the stuff they're doing. I mean, we live in 2022. You would never think that what is a woman would be something that people need to go ask a question about here again in America. But this is a society that's been created. This is a social fabric that's been established, at least partly woven by leftist ideology. And now you got people showing up in the classroom identifying as animals. And like I said, as a teacher in the public and private school system, you still have to call them by the correct pronoun or name that they so choose, or else you're bullying them, you're discriminating against them, whatever it may be. Most likely that's going to lead you to either being written up, fired, or removed from the district altogether. I've had situations where somebody was named David, they want to be called Jessica. Jessica's not in my system. You know, you can't reach out to the parents because the parents don't know. The student's not obliged and is not required to tell you their pronoun. You just have to be expected to know. This was a discussion that I've had at length with the viewers of the Bald Brad Show, where you'd go to the school psychologist. They're not required to tell you either. You just have to kind of guess there. And if you don't guess correctly, then you're removed. Sometimes they wear wristbands or braids in their hair, all sorts of stuff, different color shirts, and their pronouns could change from day to day. At one moment, this person can identify as a wolf, but the next moment they want to be identified as Derek or something. Who the heck knows, folks? But this is the school system. This is the education system that we want to create for ourselves, which quite frankly is just going to lead to chaos, more mental instability, and more reaffirming of people's imaginations and alternate realities that they want to create for themselves that you have to indulge and play into. So it's all nutso, folks. It's all crazy. But, you know, with that being said, as always, if you want to support us here on the Bald Brad Show, heck, and support a conservative like always, and the movement for conservatism, because clearly we need more of this out there so that we can help these people hopefully correct themselves and reposition themselves in society in a more proper manner. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe. Share this with your friends and family all over social media. And folks, I will see you later here on the Bald Brad Show.